What's up, everybody, and welcome to What's Up, Bree. This is the 4th episode of my podcast. We're doing a smash up episode today with Zell. Introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on, man? It's Zell from the Straight Facts Podcast.
And where can they listen to that podcast?
You can listen to that podcast on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Anchor every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. So tell the people a little bit about yourself. What made you want to start doing podcasts?
I started doing a podcast with a group, and it was kind of like an idea. Me and my guy, we was working together. And we used to have all these good conversations and shit like that. And one time he just like, bro, we should just start doing a podcast. And we took that shit and we ran with it. We made a group. And it worked. But shit, Straight Facts out now.
Look, go tune in. The reason why I wanted to do a smash up episode is because I am a woman and I cannot speak for men. I can try to act like I know what men do, but I'm not a man. So really don't know. So we are going to talk about relationships and dating, the difference, the dynamics of it, because a lot of people get that shit confused, and we need to clear it up for y'all, because I feel like that's why a lot of y'all be in situationships, because y'all don't know the difference between the two. So this episode is going to be called Real Talk, because we are going to really talk about any and everything. So Zell came up with a lot of great questions that he wanted me to ask, and Instagram loved them too, because I got a lot of feedback. So we're going to jump straight into the first question that we asked. Does the amount of kids someone has matter on dating?
Absolutely.
so he's a part of the 85% clearly that said, yeah, that shit matter. And 15% said no. So, Zell, personally, why do you feel like the amount of kids somebody has matter on age?
Because, like, basically, you gotta think about it. Like, if I meet you and I don't have any kids, so basically, with that being said,
y'all heard that right? He said he don't have no
kids. whoever I tend to be with, I would want to have kids with them. Like, now I gotta fuck around and share you 5 different kids, 5 different daddies. No, I ain't doing that. The amount of kids you got definitely matter to me.
Do you feel like you would have baby daddy drama? Is that another reason? Okay.
Absolutely. Because I feel like dudes don't really want their baby mama until they see her happy with somebody else.
That is true.
So.
Because there's that whole concept of baby mamas, baby daddies. They got a weird relationship. I dated somebody that had a kid on the way. And when I say that was the weirdest. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. Like, it's a weird bond because they have a bond that no matter what, they gonna ride for each other. Like, it was really weird. It was uncomfortable. And I tried. I was the bigger person in a lot of situations, and this shit ended up being a waste of time for me. So I personally, and because I don't have kids either, I've always had that mindset of I don't want to date somebody with kids. I'm not against it, of course, because I have, and currently my situation, he has a son. So it's like, and it's cool sometimes, but you just have to make sure that you find somebody who really does not have that weird hole with their baby daddy, baby mama, or whatever it is, to where it's like, I'm going to continue to sneak off and link up and do stuff behind your back, and the excuse is always the kids. Because a lot of people like to use their kids as excuses, and that's bullshit. Like, cut it the fuck out.
So. Can I say something about that real quick?
Of course.
How could that be possible, though? To have a kid on the way and be dealing with a whole nother female, like, that's crazy as hell. Was it a mistake, child? Was this a relationship and he ended up breaking up with her?
So let me be all the way honest here. This is why I stay away from hood niggas. Because this was the first experience that I had of dating a quote-unquote hood nigga. And I don't be in the streets. Like, I go out and I have fun, but I don't run up and through Center, Buffum, all that type of stuff. I don't be in the shop talking crazy. I'm not in the know. So when I first met him, when we introduced ourselves to each other, it was, I don't have any kids. Point blank, period. The situation kept going on. I actually didn't find out he had a baby on the way until the police told me. Like, well, do you know that? Because there was a little situation that happened. Do you know that this is who the car was registered to and she's pregnant? I'm like, she's pregnant?
Oh, the police officer, you messy, though.
Messy as hell, but I understood. So I'm like, you got a baby on the way? And of course his excuse was, we just started dating. I didn't know if we was going to be serious or not. I didn't want it to fuck up whatever it was that we had going on. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Y'all don't live together. We with each other every day, all day. That shit was a flop. Hated it. He actually ended up having another baby with her.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
So, ladies, be careful. When you're dating, instead of asking do you have kids, ask do you have kids on the way.
Even though y'all ain't gonna listen. But, she trying to put you on.
I'm trying to put you on game. Listen to somebody that's been there, done that. So the next question, if they have multiple baby daddies, will that stop you from dating them? Of course, 61% said yes and 39% said no. So that kind of tie in a little bit to what?
With the first,
Yeah, so baby daddies count too, because people are crazy. And a lot of dudes try to act like they are emotionless when it comes to their baby mamas. But trust and believe, they don't want to see them with nobody else. That's exactly why it's always, like, if it's a guy that's still messing with his baby mama but claim he's single,
right,
it's a lie. Because why you still messing with her then? Y'all can co-parent.
She got you mad. She got you breaking shit. She got you just all over the place.
In your feelings. Right. So be careful. Then the next question we went off into, do women look at men differently based off of who they slept with or dated? What do you guys think? So 89% said yes, and I'm definitely part of the 89%, and 11% said no. So the reason why it matters is because some men have a type, most don't. Mm-hmm. But it's like, if you with this gutter butt beauty supply store eyelashes, ghetto, in a club, turned up, don't got shit going on, what you coming at me for? Like, what you want with me? So it matters. And then on top of that, it's like, the type of women that you've previously dated, that can again affect or roll over into our relationship. Because if you're dealing with somebody who don't got shit to lose, don't got nothing going for themselves,
I'm expect the same.
I'm gonna expect the same. Or she might be crazy enough to be like, oh, so you done talking to me and you talking to her, let me go fuck up what she got going on. And I'm sorry, I'm not willing to lose shit that I worked for over a relationship. It's not worth it to me personally. So
makes sense. But for me, it does matter. Especially if it's like if it's a guy that has a reputation of just being out here just fucking everybody, doing all types of shit. Like, I don't want no parts of these. I'm not like that. So basically, when you're in a relationship, you're gonna have fucking unprotected sex. Mm-hmm. Y'all know that. So I mean, like, if you coming from fucking with this dude, and he's known for be doing this, he known for that, he known for this, like, I don't want no parts. Like, I'm straight.
That's true. Good. That's how STDs and shit that you don't want gets passed around. Mm-hmm. So I get it. And I mean, it does matter, because if that's what you like, stay in that lane. People, though. I don't know why. My thing is, when somebody shows you who they are, please believe them. Like, don't try to turn yellow into orange or pink into blue. Pay attention. And don't get me wrong, people can change and people can evolve and people can grow. But if it's a pattern of women, like if he used to dating the girls that's in the club Monday through Sunday, that's what he likes, Pooh.
He's gonna try to make you that.
Yeah. He gonna be like, come on, let's go out. You gonna go out one time, he'll be like, well, my guy having this, let's go out again. And then you gonna get caught up in something that you normally don't do. And don't get me wrong, relationships can change you, but always make sure to change you for the best, not the worst. So then the next question that we asked was, if you're with someone who has no passion or drive, are you partially to blame? 34% said yes, and 66% said no.
I'm yes for sure.
I'm kind of in between. Why is it just yes for you?
It's an automatic yes for me, because you can be with somebody and they don't have no drive to do shit, they don't want shit, they don't have shit, they gonna help you lose it. So like, you as a person, like, why would you even want to put yourself in that type of position?
That's true.
To be with somebody that ain't have shit. So if you comfortably with somebody that ain't got shit, bro, you to blame.
I mean,
I blame you.
I get it, but it's like, can you really force somebody to do something that they don't want to do? Like, if they don't want to do shit, can you force them to get up off their ass and do something?
I can't want more for you than you want for yourself, though. So, I mean, like, no, that's why I basically said, if you're going to be one of them people that's going to be with somebody that don't have shit, like, be ready to lose all your shit.
True. So, ladies,
just comes with it.
If y'all try to date Zell, y'all might want to be on something. Because if y'all ain't on shit, y'all last ain't got a chance, is basically.
For real. But luckily, like, on some real shit, like, women have their shit together way more than men. Way more.
And more I'm not going to lie. That's what I've been seeing lately, especially with business.
Yeah, more hustle.
Women are like coming out strong, and it's like dudes are kind of a little bit chill and laid back, and it's like times have definitely changed.
Intimidated.
So, and my thing is
intimidated.
My thing is, don't be intimidated by a woman who's on her shit and who's bossed up and got good stuff going for her. Because at the end of the day, if you're a man that has a boss mentality and you have ideas, if y'all come together, y'all can take over the world. So it's like, don't be intimidated and don't try to tear her down. Don't try to come in her life and fuck up everything she got going on and have her missing work and sick and not doing what she's supposed to do. Don't be that nigga. Please don't be that garbage ass nigga, because that's not cool. Okay?
There's a lot of them out there.
A whole, especially. All right, so one question I also wanted to ask too, because this is a big topic and I feel like this goes into also women being bosses now.
Yeah.
Do you believe that, well, would you ladies date a man who you make more money than? And 29% said yes, 71% said no.
Wow, that's fucked up, dog. That's some shallow shit.
Shit. Did I read
That's
that
shallow.
right?
That's shallow.
Yeah.
That's shallow as fuck. That's shallow.
You think so?
It's shallow for the simple fact, like, you gotta understand that we are obligated to have some shit to fuck with a female that don't have shit. Men are always obligated to have something. And only thing certain women bring to the table is looks and pussy. That's it.
That's true. But didn't the Bible say that the man was supposed to provide?
Not my Bible.
I mean, I'm just saying.
No, but listen.
From what I read.
Yes, the man's supposed to provide. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I believe in that. But at the same time, it's just like, why wouldn't you be with somebody that you make more money? And just like you said, if he has a great mindset and you have a great mindset, you have more money, y'all put that together. Maybe, you know what I mean, you can help him out.
I think the reason why people answered the question that way, and this is just based off of stuff that I've seen on social media, when a female has more than a dude, for whatever reason, a lot of niggas are out here using females. Like, they say women are opportunists. Men are really out here plotting, praying, and doing bullshit. Like, I've seen some situations, and I'm not going to speak on them, but there's been a lot of Instagram blow-ups, especially like in our city, where a female dealing with a dude and they come out like, oh, bitch, I was just fucking with you to use you for your money, or
That's
getting
true.
fame or clout off of her because she got a big-ass name. So it's like, if you standing next to her, y'all dating or whatever, people start knowing you,
Right.
people start wanting to fuck with you. And
Right.
then at this point, they thinking like, oh, maybe he the one with the money. And then he get the fucking off cheating. And it's really the female that's floating this whole motherfucking boat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, as women, I think it's more so of a protective measure to not date somebody that makes less than you. Because it's like, I really don't feel like you been dealing with the bullshit.
She probably
that make
run
them
your
high.
ass too. If she got more money, she probably run your ass too. See, that's the thing. Men don't like being controlled, and I
True.
feel like if you was in a situation with a female and she had more money than you, she had more things than you, you gonna often bow down to her. Although you the man of the house, I feel like you still gonna be in that place where you're like, oh, I can't say this. You gonna stay in your fucking place.
In a child's
That's
place.
true, right?
That's pretty much how she
Yeah,
goes. She gonna
yeah.
look kid your ass like, what did you
Yeah.
say? Oh, okay.
But it's
I
a
got
problem
some-
when we do it though. If we got more money than them, it's a problem when we do it. We can't control them. We can't
Men are
control-
controlling in general, though. I think like men definitely try to control women, even if it's not even in like an aggressive aspect. They want to lead.
Yeah.
Not too many men will take the lead or follow the lead from their women. They want to be the ones that's leading the pack.
That's kind of
Okay.
misconstrued, though.
How?
Leading and controlling is kind of misconstrued.
How?
Women take lead as controlling often.
It depends on how you're leading, though. If you're leading to where it's like you're always right, I'm wrong, I have to follow whatever
Now,
plan.
that's control.
Or,
Okay.
but men try to make that
Yeah.
as leading.
Yeah, yeah. That's
So it's
control.
like,
in
what
that
is it?
aspect, it's control. Yes.
See?
Yes.
see,
Agree.
niggas are always trying to misconstrue some shit to their advantage. I'm just saying, I'm definitely gonna speak for women out there because I've been there before and I know how you feel. These niggas be on bullshit. So, do you believe in the 30, 60, or 90-day rule? 30% said yes, and then 70% said no. Do you believe in like?
No. No. I don't believe in that rule. No.
I
What's
used
the
to.
odds? What's the odds? I mean, if I wait 30 days versus me doing something with you on the first day, I can still leave you.
True. And I think society, I guess, kind of put that on women to where it's like, okay, your coochie, your pussy, whatever you want to call it, your punana, that's your prized possession. Don't just give it up. Get to know somebody first. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to try to operate by that because it's like, okay, that's what society is telling us.
Yeah.
If you wait, he gonna appreciate it more. It's gonna mean more to him. But the older that I got, it really don't matter because you could marry somebody or be with somebody for years and you still don't know who the fuck they are. So it's like, I'm kind of in between. I used to follow by it, but not no more. It is what it is. Like, if I meet you, we vibing, we grown, the energy is good. I've had relationships where we done did shit on the first night, or weeks into us knowing each other and it's been years
of knowing them, right?
Yeah, like, so it's like, I guess it just all depends on how you vibe with somebody.
And there's nothing wrong with a platonic relationship either.
It's not. It's definitely not. As long as y'all honest with each other about what y'all want and expectations, I feel like everything will work itself out.
Right.
But a lot of people be lying. As my fiance would say, people put on masks and they
take them motherfuckers off when they get mad.
Like, oh, we comfortable now? Oh, okay. Let me show you who I really.
It's up. It's up.
It's up and it's stuck. And this leads into the question too. I asked, does smashing on the first night make you a hoe? 10% said yes. That 10% y'all pruned out. Let me look to see who said yes. Look, I'm nosy.
Is it women?
Yes.
I know it's really.
No, a dude said yeah. A dude definitely said yeah. 2 dudes said yeah. 3 dudes said yeah. A lot of the ladies is who said no.
Based off my answer on the last question, no. You not a hoe if you fuck on the first night. You not. You just somebody that know what you want.
If you always fucking on the first night though, you're a hoe. Sorry. How many first nights are there gonna be?
Various. If you fucking
So we not telling y'all to just give it out.
Even y'all gonna fuck either way it go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do either way it go. But the first night, no, do not make you out like it. Sometimes you be out with somebody, y'all enjoying each other, y'all enjoying the night, y'all catching the vibe. The chemistry is there. The sexual energy is flowing. You gonna smash it.
So with that, does this count? So let's say if you and somebody been friends on social media for a long time and y'all always DMing, talking, texting, and then it takes y'all a while to go on the first date. That could kind of, I guess, because it's like if y'all been in heat for a little while and been conversating and feeling each other, and it's like, okay, I finally got this person along.
I'm gonna see what's up.
You might be on that. You might be on that. And then plus, nobody want to be with nobody with bad sex.
No.
I dipped into that in the science episode that I did last time, and bad sex is.
The episode was wild. The episode was wild. The attack of the Aquarius men, god damn.
You only feel that way because you're an Aquarius. They ain't shit, ladies. And if you listen to his podcast and listen to some of his stories, his story times, you will see. Like, Aquarius men, y'all special.
In a good way.
They're all good.
In a good way.
Okay? They should have been left out of the zodiac sign. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so, and this is dipping into like the main of the episode about dating and relationships, because there's definitely a difference. Has anyone ever confused you guys just dating as in being in a relationship? And 84% of my followers said, hell yeah, people have confused it. And 16% said no. So before we go into the politics of that, what is your definition of dating?
Dating is basically we both having a communication and understanding that you can talk to other people. We just date. You can talk to other people. We probably have sex. We probably do, you know what I mean? But we just dating though, which basically means you can't get mad if you see me dating somebody else. Or if I'm out here on this date, I'm out here on that date. Like, people always say it's 2 versions of dating. It's exclusively dating and it's dating. I think it's all just fucking one. It's just dating. Like, if you dating somebody, you still single. Like, there's still really no, like, you don't owe nobody no loyalty when you dating them. You don't. Now, if y'all in a relationship, you definitely owe me loyalty.
So then what's your definition of a relationship?
Relationship is doing the same shit we was doing when we was dating, but at the same time, it's just, I'm not talking to nobody else. Like, I'm just with you.
It just
like,
takes the other people out the picture.
Everybody else gone. It's just us. Like, I done went through the pool. I done selected you out of everybody. Now we together.
You hear what he said? He went through the pool. He got a pool.
When you dating, you go through the pool.
No.
When you dating, you go through a pool. And some people get selected, some people don't. And the person that gets selected, we together now.
And that's very valid. And I feel like especially, it's healthy today. I think a lot of people in society too has changed it to where it's like, if you're talking to multiple people, you are automatically, especially women, men can do it, but women can't for whatever reason. That's that double standard shit. To where if you're talking to multiple men, you're perceived as a hoe. Right. My thing is, this person may be a good communicator. This person may give me the affection that I'm looking for. How am I supposed to know what I'm 100% comfortable with if I don't date? Right. So if you are one of those people that's single, and I know a lot of people try to put time limits on stuff to where it's like, oh, if you're not engaged or married or in a relationship by this age, you're going to be single forever. Some people, like my dad, is almost 40, and he is happily single. Like,
wild.
Happily.
Wild.
Happily single.
How long your dad been single?
My dad been, well, I'm gonna say he been single since him and my mama broke up. Shit, I'm gonna just put it like that. Like, I've seen him in relationships, and some of them have lasted, but like he said, his peace is not worth a relationship. Like, my dad is big on, I know how to be by myself. Yeah. And he said that's where a lot of people get things wrong. But if you ask him, he would say he's been single for the past 7 years. Like, he's dated people, but it's never been like a committed relationship. And like he said, people come too much baggage. Like, if I'm happy by myself, if I'm waking up happy and it's just me, why add somebody in a mix that's gonna take from that versus adding to it? So I get it. But yeah, like I said, I feel like it's healthy to date. I feel like a lot of people do confuse dating with being in a relationship, and that's something I feel like if people would communicate that, don't be afraid to have that conversation. Hey, what are we? Are we together? Are we just dating? Because if you don't have that conversation and you kind of just in limbo with somebody and you want a relationship and they may not, y'all gonna bump heads and you gonna end up getting your feelings hurt.
And don't lie. Don't lie to her. She gonna fuck with you either way it go. And
I feel like a lot of dudes need to really when we say that, and I'm a woman. A woman is gonna fuck with you regardless. If she feeling you and this is a situation to where, look, I want this, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. If you got a bunch of kids, hey, if you even, I know some people, if you got a girlfriend, they still gonna fuck with you.
Just be honest.
That's what fucks it up when niggas not honest about you. Yeah. It's like, okay, now you on some bullshit because of what you trying to hide.
You gotta keep up with the lie. That shit. And keeping up with lies is a lot.
You tell one lie, you gotta tell 50 more.
It's a lot of energy.
All right, so the next question was, how long will you date someone before it's time to make it official? And these responses were a little bit tricky. So somebody said, I don't have a timeline for that. I just go with the flow. Somebody said it's all about timing, when the time is right. Somebody said 24 hours.
That was a girl on
it.
Yes. I fucking knew it.
Somebody said until it feels right organically, time is a non-factor. Could be 12 days or 12 months. Would you date somebody for 12 months? For like a whole year?
I have dated somebody for a whole year before.
How was that?
Yeah.
You got tricky?
It was different. It was different. See, the timing thing, I'm big on timing. Sometimes it's right person, wrong time.
That can happen.
And yeah, I dated her for a while.
Did y'all end up making it official at the end?
Absolutely not.
Damn, absolutely not. Why absolutely not?
At that time I didn't I couldn't date. I couldn't be with her no more. Like, nah. Because it's just like, I swear, time is it's not important, but it's important to really get to know a person.
True.
Because sometimes we be in at a honeymoon phase where we know somebody within the first 3 months. You be like, oh yeah, she the one, or he's the one, or whatever. Sometimes you gotta just be with somebody through ups and downs. Like, you don't really know a motherfucker when they mad. You only know them when they happy.
And they say that you should always see everybody in their seasons. You want to see somebody when they're mad,
for sure,
when they're happy, when they're broke, and when they're rich, and when they're in good health, and then worse health. Because that's really going to give you the dynamics and the in and outs of everybody.
Sure.
So that definitely makes sense. Somebody said, I dated my boyfriend 2 years before we made it official. And I personally know this person, and I love her to death. She's such a sweetheart. But I'm not dating nobody for 2 years. 2 years
They was exclusively dating.
They had to be, because shit.
2 years? They was friends for 2 years.
Because like 2 years is a long time.
That's a long time. That's
365 days plus another 365 days. And a lot can change in a year. So it's like 2 years. But they're together now, so that's all that matters. And they're still together, by the way. Shout out to you, Lou. Somebody said a week, I want them hoes. Go.
That's impossible. Like, y'all asking for the impossible now. Like, that's
How?
Impossible.
How is that impossible?
You want me to stop fucking with everybody for a whole week? I don't even really know you like that. So, I mean, like, I stop fucking with everybody, and I turn around, and you got a whole fucking team full of people.
But have you ever had a situation to where you met somebody and was like, I'm cutting everybody off? Like,
yes, and she had a boyfriend.
Oh, damn.
Shit be wild.
So y'all can't be out here taking me.
Shit be wild. She had a boyfriend.
Don't do that.
And it was a wild. I found out it was wild.
How did you find out?
Man, don't go through nobody's phone, dog. Don't go through nobody's phone, bro.
I go through phone.
I went through a phone. See, I never go through. That was the last time I went through somebody's phone. I never go through a phone again.
Curiosity killed the cat.
He was hubby and everything in that motherfucker.
Ooh.
And I was Denzel. Shit,
how did she jump? So did y'all spend a lot of time together? Like,
man, yeah, like that first week felt like it was months. Like I really thought I found the match, but I didn't, bro. She was the wrong match in the box, boss.
And that's probably why he act the way he act now. So.
No, I see. I'm actually dealing with somebody currently.
You are?
So, yeah.
Oh, exclusively? Look, no.
Next question, please.
Somebody else said 3 to 6 months. Somebody said 3 months. Somebody said 3 hours. Whoa, that was the quickest one. Somebody said as soon as we fuck.
Damn, she wild. That's a female?
Yeah. I know her too. And she definitely, but I haven't really seen her in a relationship though. Like, she one of them type of girls who are like, she cool, she fun as fuck, she down to earth. She like one of the guys. So that's probably why she has that mindset. But she's a sweetheart. And I mean, some women though do feel like once I give you that piece of me, or once they meet, once your hot dog meet my bun, we together. Cause it's like, you really ultimately don't want somebody fucking somebody else that you fucking.
That's semantics.
How?
Because if you dating somebody, and y'all have an understanding that y'all are dating, I can sleep with whoever I want to sleep with.
But why can't you date without?
You could.
But people just don't want to then.
Because
me personally, if I'm dating somebody, I'm not going to be sleeping with multiple people. It's going to be one person that's getting the cat.
But you're going to be talking to other people though.
Yeah.
That's wild.
How's that wild?
Because like, you in the pool, so you better swim. You in the pool, so it's time to swim. So basically, okay, so this one person that you decide to settle down with, just had sex with,
okay,
he's still having sex with other people. How is that fair to you?
That's why I said that conversation needs to be had, because if
you
listen, I said I go through phones, so
that's okay.
I do my fact check.
I'm gonna find out. Me know from day one, like I go through phones.
Not from day one, but you gonna see me going through it. Like, I don't sneak. I'm like, let me see your phone, or I'm gonna pick that motherfucker up and you gonna see me picking it up.
Damn.
So
I ain't going through no phones.
I'm trying. I'm a work in progress.
I didn't eat for a week.
Yeah, that nigga not eating. Damn. All right, so I asked the question: have you ever been dating someone and they popped up in a relationship? 67% said yes. 33% said no. That's happened to me before, and I ain't gonna lie, I was a little salty because I thought I was the favorite. I'm like, damn, you in a relationship? Okay. And I couldn't say shit because we were just dating. Like, you cannot get mad. But I was salty. But I didn't let social media or other people know. I was just like, oh, okay, that's cute.
Yeah. Did that last story kind of like
tie into that a little bit?
Tie into that?
No.
Well, no, that never happened to me then.
It hasn't?
No. That's the only thing that really happened to me in a dating world.
It's a dagger. Because if you vibe with somebody and you like them and you think that, like, okay, I know you dating, but you spend most of your time with me, we go on places, people see us out and about, you're going to assume, like, okay, eventually we're going to make it official. So to see them make it official with somebody else, you like...
Do you still be cool with them, or
no,
at that point?
I'm not cool with my exes. And I make that very fucking clear. Like, if we're together and for whatever reason we don't work out, I will walk past you like I don't know you. Like, and a lot of people are like, why are you like that? And da-da-da. Because obviously if we broke up, you did something to me. So it's like, no, we don't need to have any communication.
So can I add this then? If you did the breaking up, would your mind change? Would you be able to walk past the person and say hi?
Yeah, I've broken up with people before.
And you still said hi?
No, I'm not speaking to nobody. If you're an ex, you're an ex. Whether you broke up with me, I broke up with you, we don't got shit to talk about. And I make that very clear. And a lot of people get mad, like, my ex now, so we can't be cool. We was together for years and we did. I don't give a damn. Like, I wish you the best of luck, but we don't have nothing to talk about. Like, no. Because I feel like, and that's too tricky too, like, especially if I'm in a new relationship, we don't need to have any communication. Like, I don't mind if you want to follow me on social media, but it'd be awkward. Like, even now, like, people that I used to date, when I posted that I was engaged or stuff like that, oh, congratulations. And I knew that shit was not genuine. So it's like, don't be funny with me. Because if you think you Cat Williams, I'm Mike Epps. And you ain't gonna like it. And I'm trying to change. So, yeah, I'd rather just, nah, we dating.
Some people just be jealous, man.
And I don't understand that either, because I'm the type of person to where if I really sincerely tell you, like, I wish you the best, I mean that shit. Like, ain't no ill intentions. I'm not praying on your downfall. When I pray, I may throw a prayer in there for you or whatever. I want you to achieve everything that you were supposed to achieve while we were together, even if it's with somebody else. But a lot of people really like be having bad juju. That's why I said sage, crystals. You guys that pray.
They feel they deserve what you have, but they really don't.
You don't. Like, because if you did, you would have had it. Yeah. You know. And then the next question: have you ever fought over a guy or a girl before?
Hell no.
I'm going Mayweather around this motherfucker.
Hell no. Hell no.
So 39% said yes and 61% said no. I ain't gonna lie. I done definitely fought somebody before.
That's common. For the woman to do it, that's common.
And I'm not gonna even really say, and a lot of women inboxed me once they answered this question if they were saying yes and things of that nature. And I get why, because sometimes it's not even about the person, it's about the disrespect. Like, if you know me and this person are dating or are together, yes, it's up to them to kind of tell you, like, no, I got somebody, I'm not interested. But if you one of them type of people to where you're persistent, now I got a problem with you, because he already told you, you know, and you want to keep trying to shoot your shot. So obviously you want some attention from me, and I'm gonna give it to you. Like, I haven't fought over a guy in like years and years and years. But I remember when I was dating somebody in like high school, like my high school sweetheart. When I say like literally fighting bitches back to back,
that's different.
I remember one time I felt so bad. Like, I got into it with these girls when I was at his mama's house. Like, they pulled up like 3 cars deep, and my dumb ass went outside. His mama was so mad, like, y'all bringing this shit to my house, this and the third. But he was a cheater too, so it's like, and that's another thing too. I feel like women know their men, and I knew he was a cheater, but I was so caught up in like, this my man, and I'm finna show y'all that this my man, and I'm finna fight to the death like this is Mortal Kombat. I'm finna beat all you hoes up, and if y'all want to keep coming, I'm gonna keep fighting, and I'm gonna keep fighting, until I get to.
That's wild.
I stopped that shit though, because like, I remember one time I went to this girl house and she had a hammer, and she almost knocked my ass out with it. If it was not for my friend's sister who like grabbed it and saw it, I probably would have been dead. And it's like, who the fuck wants their child to be dead or in a coma or brain damage over a guy? Like, it ain't worth it. Like, I understand that females can be very disrespectful, but ladies, keep it cute.
It's gonna make motherfuckers too now.
Yeah, like, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of women I know have guns, and it's not even necessarily to be on no shit like that. It's to protect themselves because of the way that the world is working out. But we are from Milwaukee, and you guys have seen the headlines. A lot of women are getting shot and killed over these niggas, and it's never worth it. Like, and to me, I feel like that's partially the man's fault too, because at what point do you step in and say, okay, all right, this is enough. Like, y'all can't keep going back and forth. But niggas like confrontation. They like being the prized possession that bitches want to fight over. Like, y'all sick. Y'all real sick.
That's just the roles flipped though. It seems like men are more of the prize now. Like, women shoot they shot more at men than men do to women now.
I've never, like, I don't think shot my shot like that at a dude. Like, maybe in the club scene, but some of the shit that I see, like, you ain't never gonna see nobody upload no DM. There will never be any receipts of, oh, Brianna all up in my DM. Or, you know what? Well, is that technically shooting your shot? Like, if you follow somebody on social media and you like a bunch of their pictures because you're trying to, and then they hop in your DM?
That's not shooting your shot. See, that's what's misconstrued about fucking social media, though. Like, if I like your post, I like your picture or anything like that, that doesn't mean that, like, okay, you are who I want. I thought that's what the fuck you're supposed to do on there. You're supposed to like pictures.
True.
Right? You're supposed to like statuses if you like it or something like that. Like, some people look at that, they'll take a man doing all that, then they go, oh yeah, I'm finna show his girl that he liking my picture.
Like, your man tried to get at me, or
I just like this and third.
Social media, I think, in general, is like distorting everybody's mind, their images, even with like body shaming, and like, men really don't. Somebody made a post, men don't really know what they want. Coi Leray is too skinny. Megan Thee Stallion's too tall. They say she's a man. Then when you got somebody that have her booty, oh, her ass is too big. Like, that's like, at the end of the day, like, be who you want to be, do what you want to do. There's somebody out there for everybody. Somebody gonna find you and they gonna love you, whether you short, tall, big, small, Dr. Seuss and this motherfucker. Right. You gonna find somebody that's for you. So, all in all, please do not confuse dating with a relationship. So let's make this very clear. Zell, dating is what?
Dating is basically, we can talk to other people. We probably have sex. We can talk to other people We can go on dates with other people and shit like that. That's dating. Now, when you holding me to a standard, I have to be loyal to you and only talk to you and only deal with you. We officially in a relationship.
Y'all
That's
hear
the
that?
two. Women, y'all confuse the shit out of that.
Men do too.
Yes, they do.
So, and have the conversation. Don't be afraid of communication. I feel like that's where a lot of relationships, friendships, all that fail because you scared to open up your mouth. If you know you want something more, put that on the table. If that person tell you they don't want more, don't try to wait around and force them. Exactly. They done told you it's not gonna change. Respect their decision and go find somebody that do want you.
And stop that my man, that's not my man bullshit. And if you post me, don't put no fucking emoji over my face either. If you post me,
they
don't
got
put no
that
emoji over my face. Don't put no emoji on my face. And when you take a picture of dinner of your food, make sure I'm in the picture too.
Look, he gonna be the person to stick that head at the
Make sure I'm in the picture too. Because 9 times out of 10, oh man, listen, make sure I'm in the picture too. That's it.
All right, well, thank y'all for joining this episode, Real Talk. Again, Zell, let them know about your podcast and where they can find it at.
Straight Facts Podcast dropping every Wednesday at 10 a.m. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and also Anchor.
That's what's up, and this is What's Up Bringing. We out.